Of course, Cardiff has its kook.
The Cardiff Kook.
Cardiff Kook.
The famous Cardiff Kook.
The Cardiff Kook.
The iconic Cardiff Kook.
The Cardiff Kook.
The Cardiff Kook.
The Cardiff Kook.
Cardiff Kook.
The Cardiff Kook.
Cardiff Kook.
The Cardiff Kook. The Cardiff Kook.
Cardiff Kook.
Cardiff Kook.
The name of this statue is not the Cardiff Kook, but it might as well be. See, in 2004, the Cardiff Botanical Society Sculpture Committee, try saying that 5 times fast, decided they wanted something that would represent their community. The idea was to have an art piece that would capture Cardiff's character. So the committee raised over $120,000 and 50 artists applied to create the statue. The man chosen for the job was Matthew Encinitas. See, Encinitas had this vision of a female surfer riding this majestic wave, but obstacles arose, mainly financial. Instead of this bronze majestic wave breaking, they got a granite rock that the statue is currently on top of. And instead of a female, it was a male, and it was modeled by this guy.
I became the model for the Cardiff Kook when I was actually away at college. My wife's best friend when she was growing up, the father, Matthew Encinitas, was the artist, and he desired to do a female surfer on the wave, but needed a male model for it, and one thing led to another, and he asked me to be the model for it.
Despite all these setbacks, they kept adapting and they overcame these obstacles and continued until the project was completed. In 2007, they unveiled the statue with high hopes, and remember how I said that the statue's name was not the Cardiff Kook? Well, that is because its real name is the Magic Carpet Ride. The statue represents a surfer taking their first wave. Specifically, it was Encinitas' first wave and how he remembers it feeling like a magic carpet ride.
It's a moment in time. The guy's having his first ride. Matthew, the artist, remembers his first ride when he actually could ride all the way in, and he remembered it as being what he envisioned was a magic carpet ride.
But the community did not have a very positive response.
The much maligned surfer statue in Cardiff.
Keep the shark, not the kook.
But what about the surfers? I mean, this statue's pretty much for them. Sadly, they thought that this was a poor representation of their culture, and they were the ones who gave this statue the infamous name of the Cardiff Kook.
Unveiled in 2007, it was quickly criticized as not being representative of the surfing culture here. The pose was too effeminate. The surfer dude looked more like a ballet dancer, said the locals.
They don't like the way he surfs. Is that how you surf?
No, no.
Is that how you surf?
No.
With all this backlash, the response was devastating.
I was a little disappointed and struck just by how I knew Matt and how his reaction to it was. And because it was a personal hit towards that, it made it very disheartening.
Many wanted the statue to be removed, but with all the money and time put into this, the statue was here to stay, and that's where this story should end. But it's not. See, since the statue couldn't go away, instead the community decided to prank the statue, and they kept pranking the statue until the pranks got bigger and bigger to the point where the wave couldn't be stopped.
The Kook, which is constantly changing up its look, depending on what's going on in the community, has been dressed up as a clown, an artist.
In the past, the Cardiff Kook has been wrapped in foil, dressed up with a construction hat, even swallowed by a shark. In the Harlem Shake video, the surfer is wearing a red mouse head.
Right now, the surfing statue is dressed up in a white tux and a bow tie.
That's right. Apparently, a man actually used the kook to propose to his girlfriend.
The Cardiff Botanical Society had a vision of having an art piece that would bring the character of Cardiff alive. See, with these pranks, slowly but surely, the Cardiff Kook turned from a statue that people wanted gone to a beloved character whose pranks represented the time and culture of the community. Believe it or not, the statue actually fulfilled its purpose, maybe even exceeded it.
These runners weren't hard to spot. Those who wanted to get in the Kook spirit, wearing costumes just like the iconic Cardiff Kook.
Now, fiance Jeff says he came up with the idea because he and Pauline love the Kook's crazy costumes.
We love to come to the Kook Run because it's just a really fun community event, and it's fun to look at all the creative ideas that people have.
Outfits inspired by what the iconic Cardiff Kook statue has worn.
I mean, derogatory or not, I don't know. Yeah.
It's still known. It's a known piece now.
But it's our Cardiff Kook. It's the community's Cardiff Kook.
Alright friends, thank you for sticking around. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe, but I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.